Hey, Paula, are you on your way home yet? I mean, you do know that it's already 11, right?
I know what the time is. Thank you very much, Cameron. What about it? Do you have a problem with me being out?
Well, I wouldn't really call it a problem so much as I'm just worried about you. I mean, I just want to know what time you're going to be coming home. Is that really so bad?
Cameron, just how old do you think I am, huh? I'm not some little kid. I'll have you know that I'm an adult who has kids of her own.
Of course, I know that, Paula. I'm not trying to control you or anything, but I just get worried when you stay out so late without saying anything.
Well, then how about you just stop worrying about me, huh? Because I'm doing just fine.
Can't you at least tell me what it is that you're up to? I just feel like you've been going out every single night for the whole week.
And so now wives aren't even allowed to leave their homes anymore? What decade do you think that we're living in, huh?
That's not what I'm saying at all, Paula, but I'm just saying that I have no idea when you're going to be coming back home. Not only that, but you're always leaving the house a complete mess when you do go out.
And just why is it that a wife like me isn't allowed even a few nights off, huh? Do I have to slave around the house every single day of the year for you to be happy? Besides, it's not like you're not capable of taking care of the house by yourself, so if you're really so bothered by it, you can do the chores.
But Paula, I'm already doing all that I can to keep the house clean.
Well, I think it's time that you step up now. After all, our son is already in middle school, so it's not like you need to be worried about looking after him.
I really don't think that there's anything wrong with taking a break now and then, but I just kind of feel like you're not doing enough around the house at all. I mean, when was the last time you even cooked dinner for the family?
I am telling you that if my behavior bothers you that much, then you can go and do the cooking yourself.
Do you know how many times I've come home just to see James cooking dinner for himself? The end of the year is coming up soon, and he should be focusing on studying for his final exams.
You have no idea what you're talking about. That kid is going to be just fine. But if you really feel so bad for him, then you should be waking up early to make his breakfast and coming home early to cook his dinner.
If you really want me to do those things, then I will. But I just wish you'd stop going out so much. I'm already doing all that I can with my schedule and other obligations. I'm always grateful for all that you do for us and around the house, but couldn't you at least just cook dinner for James? I promise to come home early and do it when I can, but I think that we should be trying to give our kid more time to study.
Oh, please, cooking dinner doesn't even take that much effort, you know. You can just order something to your house and just heat up a frozen meal. I really don't see why you need me to do that when that's something you're more than capable of doing for yourself. If you're really so overstretched, then maybe we should hire a maid.
Paula, what has gotten into you? Did I do something to upset you? Because if I did, I would just rather you tell me what it is that I did than treat me like this.
You know, you're not that far off, but what's really got me upset is that I am just sick and tired of being in an environment where I'm expected to take care of house all my life. I mean, there are plenty of wives out there who realize that they're not cut out for working or taking care of home, you know.
I see. Well then, okay, I can take over doing the chores for you for now. And I am sorry that you've been feeling so dissatisfied with our home life.
Are we done here, or are there still more things you want to ask me on my night out?
Yes, we're done. I don't have anything more to say, except that I'm sorry for overloading you with chores. I promise that I'll try and do more around the house and give you more time to yourself.
Now that's more like it, and I better not catch you trying to make our poor son do the work that you should be doing for him. Like you said, he should be focusing on his studies. We need to make sure he gets through high school and then goes on to a good college. He's going to be our precious little heir.
I agree that James is our precious son, but I wouldn't really consider him an heir. I mean, what is it exactly that he's even going to inherit from us?
I really don't have time to talk about this with you, Cameron. Just texting you like this is wearing me down. I'm out with friends right now, so we'll talk later.
Well, do you at least know about what time you're going to be coming home tonight?
No, I don't. In fact, I might not even get back home until morning.
Sure thing. Just be safe, okay? I know that James gets worried when you come home late, too. And please try not to drink too much either.
Cameron, are you there? I think you and I need to have a little talk.
Oh, hey, Paula, sure, what's on your mind?
I think the time has finally come. I just can't put this off any longer. I think that we should get a divorce.
Wait, what? Are you serious? Please tell me that this is some kind of something.
No, I'm afraid that I am very serious about this. When I come back home, I'll bring the divorce papers with me, and I'd like you to sign them.
But, I mean, just how long have you been wanting to do this then? For a while?
Yes, it's been a while since I first thought to ask you about this.
But then, is this why you haven't been at home much recently?
Oh, you mean you noticed that I was avoiding coming home? Honestly, I was hoping that you would be the one to ask me for a divorce. But I guess I underestimated just how patient you can be. And I realized that I would be waiting forever for something that wasn't going to come. And I suppose that I just finally accepted that if I didn't ask you, that this was never going to happen.
But I still don't understand. What is making you want to do this? Did I do something wrong? Please, we don't have to do this. I'm sure that we can work this out, right? I mean, what about James? You don't think that he wants to see us broken up, do you?
Are you kidding me right now? Why would you bring that up? Ugh, you really are something else. Are you saying that I just live with these feelings but ignore the damage they're doing to my mental health?
I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that you and I have been through a lot, and well, surely we can try to work something out before we just go straight to getting divorced. I just still don't even know what I've done to make you feel this way about being married to me.
Cameron, I am going to be completely honest with you right now, okay? The truth is that I just don't like you anymore. You didn't do anything wrong, though. The plain and simple fact of the matter is that I don't love you and I don't want to live with you anymore. That's all that's going on.
I see. I guess I just never knew that you felt this way about living with me. But it sounds to me like you've made your mind up and there's nothing I can do to change it.
That's right. I've come to the decision on my own and nothing is going to change it. So please just let us get divorced.
And you're sure that you don't just want to spend some time apart? I mean, we don't have to do something as final as a divorce.
Cameron, I just told you that I've been thinking about this for a long time. Do you not think that I considered that already? It's not like I just started feeling this way and am reacting.
I know, but I can't lose you. Are you really sure this is what you want?
Yes, this is what I want more than anything right now.
Well, okay, I can understand that. But we just can't get a divorce yet.
What do you mean? What's stopping us from signing the papers and ending our marriage?
Because our marriage isn't just about us anymore. We have a son to think about as well.
Oh, well, obviously James would be coming to live with me after the divorce. I already decided that I would be the one to take him.
Wait, what? I don't think that you can just decide that without talking to me. I mean, if he was a little kid, then sure, that might make more sense, but he's already a teenager. Don't you think we should ask James what he would like to do?
What are you talking about? Of course we're not going to ask him. He's going to come with me, and that's that. I've already decided on this.
What do you mean you've decided on it? You can't just make a decision? Are you trying to tell me that you've talked to James about this already?
Look, Cameron, you just don't have a right to have any say in this, okay? After all, James isn't even your child to begin with.
Excuse me? What do you mean James isn't my child?
I mean exactly what I said. Obviously, he's mine since I gave birth to him, but James's real father is someone I had a fling with many years ago.
No. This can't be right. I don't believe you. Please tell me that's a lie.
It's not a lie, Cam. Surely you must have noticed how different the two of you are, right? Of course, maybe not, since you were the one to raise him. I guess that means that he might resemble you more in places than I initially thought he would. But you have to admit that he looks nothing like you.
He is my son. James is my son. I know it.
I'm telling you that he's really not your son. You two aren't even bonded by blood, so you're not family. So if we got a divorce, he wouldn't be staying with you. Now, can we please just make this quick and get divorced so that I can move on with my life? I mean, I've already explained to James as well about how you and him aren't actually related.
You mean that even James knows about this?
Of course he does. I would say that something like this is pretty important, wouldn't you? Now please, just hurry up and say that you'll divorce me. I just want to be free of you, and I don't see why you have to drag this out. Let me go and raise my son the way that I want him to be raised. Cameron, what is the matter with you? Have you really still not signed the divorce papers that I gave you?
Oh, I signed them already, but you should know that James is going to be coming to live with me.
What are you talking about? How many times are you going to make me explain to you that James is not your son? You can say all you want, but the fact is that I already have plans to get married to someone new, and that person is James's real father. So I would appreciate it if you could butt out of family matters that don't concern you one bit.
Except they do concern me because I am James' father. Don't you get it?
How? In what possible way are you James's father? You two don't share any DNA at all. Don't you get that? You're nothing to him, and you're nothing to me now, too. Or at least you would be if you would just turn in those divorce papers. I know that you're sad to be losing the child that you've raised for so many years, but don't you think it's better for him to be with his real family?
I don't know what you're talking about, but all I do know is that I am no child of yours.
What in the world are you talking about? That doesn't even make sense. I'm not calling you my child, Cameron.
It's me, Mom. It's James.
Wait, James? Is that really you? Where have you been? I've been trying to get a hold of you, and you've been ignoring all my calls and texts. But you kept telling me that you wanted to go and live with your real dad, so please just come home to me soon, and so we can do that.
No, Mom. I'm already with my real dad right now. I don't want to go live with some stranger.
He's not a stranger, son. He's your real father. You two have the same blood in your veins. You don't belong with Cameron. You belong with your dad.
I'm telling you that I'm already with my dad, and I plan to stay right here with him. Why do you think that I'd even want to live with you after all the time that you spent outside of the house? I barely even see you, and now you want to pretend to be my mother?
What do you mean? Why are you talking to me like this? You don't even have a say in this. You're still a minor.
So what? What difference does that make at all?
It means that this is something for grown-ups to decide amongst themselves and not for little brats to interfere with.
Well, you should know that on the divorce papers, you left the space open for Dad to claim custody of me.
Wait, what? What are you talking about? He can't take you from me. That isn't fair.
You're the one trying to take me away from my real dad and away from my real home. I'm sorry that I'm not just going along with this plan of yours to run back to whoever you slept with to have me. But I'll have you know that Dad talked to Child Protective Services and told them everything.
He told the government everything?
That's right. And I had told him all that you told me before he did that. Like about how you were trying to force me to live with my biological father, or how you cheated with him to have me.
Why would you do that? Why would you tell someone all of my secrets like that?
Why? Because I wasn't gonna just let you get away with trying to tear apart our family like this. And if you try to make me live with you and that man, then I will just run away. I'm already 14. You know that it won't be that much longer until I'm legally an adult.
James, please. I think that you're just being a little unreasonable now. I mean, think about your school, your future. You don't want any kind of legal trouble from running away on your record before going to college, right?
Who cares what my future will be if you're gonna ruin my life in the present? If I have to go and live with you, I know that I'll probably never go to college.
Are you telling me that you really want to be with your dad so badly? Just what is it that makes him so great anyways? Don't you realize that your real father owns his own company? You would take it over when he steps down.
That's what this is all about, isn't it? Does this guy even like you? Or is he just so desperate for his own flesh and blood to take over his company that he'll take in a kid that he's never met before?
James, you stop this right now. I am not going to let you just throw away this opportunity like a spoiled child. You are going to come with me, got it? Cameron, are you there? We should talk.
I've told you 1,000 times already that you're not going to be changing my mind, Paula. I'm going to respect James' wishes and let him stay living here with me. If you want to take this to court, that's fine, but just know that James will speak about who he wants to go with. And I really don't think that any judge is going to force him to live with you when he clearly says he wants otherwise.
No, this isn't about James at all.
Well, then what could you possibly be bothering me about this time? Because we've already settled splitting up our assets.
It's not that either. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything that I've put you through up until now. I realize what an idiot I've been, and I never should have been so cruel to you. I just want to let you know that I deeply regret my actions.
I see. Well, that's nice of you to say and all, but we're already divorced. So while I appreciate the apology, I don't really think there's much for me to say back.
I've been thinking about all the happy memories that you and I have together. You've always been so kind and understanding, and I don't think I ever really stopped to appreciate just how great you really are.
You know, I think it's a little strange that you're saying all of this now.
Well, I only say it because I want to get back together with you, Cam. I know that I'm awful, but I hope that you can forgive me. I was just so convinced that James would be better with his biological father that I just let everything else blind me until we were divorced.
Right. But the point is that we did get divorced. And I hear that things didn't really work out between you and that man. That's really why you want to come back to me, isn't it?
It's not like that, I swear.
Except it is like that. I mean, I literally sued you and him for your affair. And even though he was grumbling all the time about having to pay, he said that you fooled him. He honestly really didn't even seem to like you all that much.
Did he really say that about me?
I mean, he said a lot worse, to be honest. But he also said that the moment you got James to go and live with him, that he planned to get rid of you.
You're kidding me. I knew that he was upset that I was the only woman who had a son from him, but I didn't think that he disliked me that much. I told him that I'd always be there to look after James while he concentrated on his work.
But the whole thing kind of fell apart if James wasn't even in the picture to begin with, right? And so if you couldn't get James, then you weren't going to get married to this guy.
What have I done? Oh, I've been such a fool.
Honestly, at this point, I would be focused less on the past and more worried about what you're going to do in the future.
I'm so sorry for everything, Cameron. I'm just so sorry.
You can say that all you want, but it's not going to change anything between us.
But why not? I thought you said that you didn't want to get divorced from me. You said you wanted to keep living with me.
That was before I knew what I know now. You cheated on me and you made me think James was my flesh and blood. And then after all that, you tried to steal him away from me anyways. You're just cold-hearted and cruel, and I will never forgive you. In fact, James and I want nothing to do with you ever again, do you understand me? So leave us alone and go live your own life.
Please don't say that to me, Cameron. You have to know how sorry I am for everything. I'm sure that we can still work something out if we try.
There's nothing to work out, Paula. Goodbye. After that, Paula kept texting me and calling me, and in the end, James and I agreed to block her on every medium possible. We even sold our house and moved into a condo further in the city. I made sure that Paula wouldn't know our new address unless someone leaked it to her. As for James, he finished his classes with good grades and is ready to start high school next year. I was so worried that this would throw him off and really ruin his life, but I'm so proud of what a resilient young man he's turning out to be. As for Paula, I really have no idea what she's been up to. I heard that she left town with what money she could scrape together, and that no one has heard from her since. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
Hey Selena, I just want to say that the lunch you packed me today was really, really good. I mean, it seems like basically everything you packed for me was handmade.
Well, I'm glad that you noticed, because everything that I packed for you was handmade.
I knew it. Wow. I knew that you were a good cook, but this is really, really great. I would love to eat something like this again sometime in the future if we could.
I actually really like that recipe as well, so sure, I could make it for us again. If I had known that you would have liked it this much, I would have tried packing that for lunch for you sooner.
I don't think there's been a single thing that you've ever made for me that hasn't been just delicious. Although, it has been a while since I packed a lunch that wasn't just a bunch of pre-cooked things. But I have to say that of all the lunches I've had at work, this is really my favorite.
Oh, Ben, you really are just too much, do you know that? But thank you so much. I am glad that you like it. And know that you do like it so much certainly does make me want to keep making lunches for you.
Well, if it wouldn't be too much, I would really appreciate it if you could start packing my lunches, maybe once a week? I know that you have your job to worry about too, so if it's too much, then I don't want to put you out. But if possible, that would be really great.
I think that I could manage to do that at least once a week. I mean, after all, I do work from home, so it's not like I have to commute to worry about.
So then, does that mean you'll really do this? Is that really okay with you?
Yeah, it's fine with me. You can leave it to me and I'll take care of it.
Great. Thank you so much, Selena. This is really awesome. Oh, and one more thing. My mom was saying that she wants to pay us a visit sometime soon. And I was realizing that ever since you and I got married, she hasn't been over to see us even once.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right about that. Normally we only ever meet her in her house or while going out.
Yeah, exactly. So I was wondering if you wouldn't mind if I invited my mom over this summer. I would really appreciate it if you could cook for us all then too.
You want me to serve your mom my cooking? Oh geez, I really don't know if she'll like it. I mean, what if she thinks that it tastes nasty or spits her food out?
Oh, come on. There is no way that she would ever do that, especially not with your cooking. I am sure that if I like it this much, then my mom will go crazy for it. We actually have pretty similar tastes, my mom and I.
Well, okay then. I suppose you can invite her over then. I'll have to start cleaning up around the house, and I'll have to think about what I want to serve when she's here.
Oh, I'm sure that you don't have to do anything too special for her. Just any old dish will do. And you always keep the house so clean, too.
Well, I just want to make sure that your mom has a good impression of me. After all, I know that my office is just a complete mess. I'll just have to tidy things up around the house a little more so that things are a bit more presentable.
Oh, come on. My mom is family. You really don't have to go so far out of your way to just try and impress her.
Well, you say that, but you and I just got married, and I just want to make sure your mom and I are getting off on the right foot. I mean, you remember when my dad came over, right? You were practically panicking because you wanted to make a good impression as well.
Okay, well, I can't really argue with that. You got me there. But I just don't really think that my mom was going to expect all that much. My mom really isn't that kind of person to sweat the tiny details or care about such superficial things.
Well, maybe so. But either way, I'll still make sure things are set up for her. Is there anything that your mom can't eat?
No, I don't think she has any allergies or food that she particularly dislikes.
Ah, okay, sounds good then. And does she have any kind of preference for any kind of cooking?
You mean like from certain countries or anything? No, she normally just eats whatever is put in front of her. I think that you can just cook anything that you normally would.
Come on, Ben. Surely you can do a little more than just tell me that she'll be fine with anything.
I really just don't think that my mom is even all that picky though. I mean, she really will eat anything. But anyways, I'm gonna tell my mom that we're on for Sunday. Thanks for doing this.
Yeah, it's no problem at all, Ben. Good luck with work, and I'll see you tonight.
Of course. You have a good one too. I'll text you once I'm coming home.
Hey, Ben, are you there? Do you have a second to text me really quick?
Yeah, I can text. What's up? Is everything okay?
Well, it's about your mom. She actually came over to visit today. Again.
Are you serious? She's at the house again? Wow, well, I guess I didn't realize she had so much spare time on her hands.
You know, this is actually the fourth time that she's come over just this week. I didn't want to say anything to her, but I think this is getting to be just a bit much. But she said that she came over for dinner, so do I cook for her?
Of course you should cook for her. It sounds like my mom really does like your cooking. Just like I thought she would. In fact, I have to say that I'm a little jealous. At this rate, she might begin to eat more of your cooking than I do. But I'm sure that's why she's going over more often.
If that's the case, then I am really happy that your mom is such a fan of my cooking, but I think that I just need a little more space away from her, and I don't know how to politely ask for that.
Oh, come on. I told you don't have to be so worried about all the necessities. If you want my mom gone, you should just tell her.
Ben, I am not going to tell your mom to just go away after she came all this way. But the thing is that I just can't concentrate on my work with her here. And usually, I just throw something simple together for myself for lunch. But with your mom here, I feel like I have to make us proper meals. And your mom has even started requesting that I make certain things for her. And so I've been having to go out to do shopping.
Ah, I see. Well, I really am sorry that she's putting you out like this. I can talk to her. And I'll tell her to stop making requests and let you cook what you want.
No, Ben. That's not what the problem is here. The problem is that I want your mom to come over less. I mean, we're still barely married when you think about it, and well, your mom stays until so late in the night. I just thought that you and I would be having more time to ourselves, you know?
Well, I know what you mean, but we're also both in our mid-30s. And it's not like we didn't have all the time when we were dating.
I know that we've had time in the past, but that was before we were married, and well, I guess I just thought that we'd have some time where the two of us could just relax together.
Again, I really am hearing you, but think about my poor mom. I think she's hardly left the house since you and I got married. I think that she is only trying to get to know you better, so maybe you could go a little easy on her? I'm sure that she'll stop this soon enough.
And I'm telling you that I am considering her feelings, Ben. But the fact is that I can't do my work with her around. She just keeps wanting me to spend time with her or do a bunch of favors for her that I don't have time for.
Okay, alright, I get it. Basically, the problem that you're having is that you can't concentrate on work, right? So, if she didn't bother you, it would be fine?
I mean, that's kind of what I'm saying. But it's more than that. I just can't feel like I can let my guard down while she's here.
Well, I'm sure that This is just a matter of time. You'll get used to having her around. And then one day, you won't even know she's there. That's how you know that you and my mom have really become family. So please, stop all this talk about sending her back home. I know that it's just my mom's way of trying to get close to you and know you better. You can see that, can't you? Okay.
I'm not saying that I can't see it, but I'm saying that I need things to develop at my pace. If your mom wants to get to know me better, that's fine. But she doesn't have to come over every day and stay so late every night.
Okay, right. Well, I'll try and tell her all of that and make sure that she understands.
I know that it seems like I'm being selfish, but this is my way of trying to make sure that things stay good with your mom and I too. But when we have some more time, I'd love for you to invite her over and I'll cook something for us all.
Hey, Selena. I am really, really sorry about this, but I'm gonna be stuck at the office with overtime. You should probably just eat dinner before I get back home. I think this could be a while.
Ben, I am really at my limits. I just can't do this anymore.
Selena, what are you talking about? What's going on? What can't you do anymore? Are you okay?
It's your mom, Ben. Did you know that she's been coming over to the house every day for more than a month now? What is going on here? Because this isn't normal. I want the truth.
What do you mean? I told you that my mom is just feeling lonely and she wants to get you know you better. What else is there?
Even if that were true, I still think that she is coming over way too often for that to be the case. I mean, she's been arriving early in the morning and not leaving until the evening. Did you know that I've been making your mom breakfast, lunch, and dinner this entire time? She even started to take showers at our house, Ben.
Well, maybe it's just more economical for her if she were to take her showers at our place.
How does that even make sense? It doesn't save us money on anything. If anything, it only runs up our utility bill.
Oh, come on. I don't really think that the damage could be that bad. And I think if she's coming over every day, that it means she really likes our place.
Well, I'm not used to having her around. I was already getting annoyed when it was 4 times a month. And if that wasn't bad enough, your mom has even started to badmouth me while she's here. She keeps making comments about my age and asking why we don't have any children yet. Doesn't she realize where she is?
Well, if she can be so frank with you, then maybe that just shows how comfortable she's gotten with you. Besides, I'm sure those were all said in good fun.
It didn't sound like a joke when she said them, and I certainly wasn't laughing. So you need to talk to your mom and tell her to stop coming over so often, do you understand? I'm being serious about this. This is an issue and it needs to be dealt with.
I really don't think there's anything you can do at this point. In fact, I think the best thing we can do is let my mom move in with us.
You want to let your mom just start living with us? Where is this coming from?
I'm just saying that I think it's the best thing to do at this point. Besides, my mom has been saying to me how badly she wants to live with us. That's the whole reason why she's been coming over so often, you know?
But you never said anything about this to me before. This is all so sudden.
I know it's sudden, but surely you could have guessed this was coming, right? I mean, I'm my mom's only child. Of course she wants to be close to me. And as her only child, I really don't have the right to turn her down. Besides, I told her that when I get married that she could live with my wife and I.
You're kidding me. Ben, do you even realize our circumstances?
Circumstances? What are you talking about? What circumstances are there?
You do realize that the house we're living in is the house that I own since before we were married, right? What I'm trying to tell you is that I own this house.
What? Come on, Selena, don't be like this. I thought that once we got married, we weren't going to worry about all of that. Why are you even bringing up facts from when you used to be single? I think that's just a little cruel, to be honest with you. Besides, it's not like we don't have room in the house for my mom anyways. I don't get why you don't want her moving in.
What are you talking about? What room would we be able to house your mom in?
Well, I was thinking that we could put her in your office, actually.
You mean the office that I use every day to do my job in? Besides, I thought that you and I agreed we were saving that room to turn into a bedroom when I get pregnant. Look, I'm sorry, but the point is that I just don't want your mom living in the same house as us.
Then you're really going to force my mom to live all on her own? How can you just sit there and be okay with that?
And what about my dad? You know that he lives all by himself too, don't you?
I know, but you married into my family, not the other way around, remember? Besides, he's a man. He should be used to being on his own.
I really don't think you know what you're talking about at all.
Look, I really think you're missing the bigger picture here. If my mom comes to live with us, that means she'll help take care of the house. You're always going on about how busy you are with work, and my mom will be able to help you. Can't you see that this is a good thing?
You say that, but in all the time that your mom has been coming over, she hasn't helped me clean the house even once. All she does is sit around and demand that I cook for her. In fact, she tries to order me around and tell me to do the chores that I would have already done. Even my dad actually helped out around the house while he was staying with us. But we agreed when we got married that we wouldn't live with our parents, remember?
I know, but things changed and it really seems like a good idea now. I mean, you've already said that my mom is there from the morning till night, right?
She is at our house all hours of the day, but that is not something that I am happy about or want more of. Ben, really, what is it that's not clicking for her? I mean, you told me that your mom wouldn't be coming to live with us, but it sounds like you told your mom something else. So I think when you get home from work, that the three of us are going to have a little talk.
I'm telling you now that if you're just going to tell my mom that she can't live with us, that she is not going to be happy to hear that. Can't you see that I'm just trying to give you a chance to look good for my mom? Oh.
Ben, I don't really care at all what you're doing. I do not need to take this kind of abuse from your mom in my own house. I am not going to let her do whatever she wants and get away with it.
Okay, fine. But just don't say that I didn't warn you. Honestly, you're better off just doing what my mom has to tell you. Hey, Selena. I just want to let you know that my mom's boxes are ready to come to our place. Do you think you could come to my mom's? We're going to need some help loading and unpacking all of her things.
Oh, I really don't think that there's going to be any need for that. In fact, she shouldn't have even packed up her things in the first place.
What are you talking about? How else is she going to bring all her things over to our house to move in?
And just where would your mom even move into? I'm afraid that there isn't anywhere for her to live.
What are you talking about, Selena? I thought we were finally on the same page about this. Look, I don't have time for this. Can you please just come and help us out?
I am telling you that there is nowhere to even take those boxes to in the first place. There's no point in packing up anything. In fact, you should know that you don't have a place to go back home to either.
What do you mean I don't have a place to go back home to? You're not making any sense at all. What are you talking about?
I'm just talking about how I sold our house. This space was far too big for just me, so I'm going to be moving into a nice condo instead. And I'm not going to let anyone else come and live with me there.
Wait a second. What do you mean that you sold the house? Did you really do that? What is the matter with you? Now where is my mom supposed to go? You said that she could move in. You said that it was fine if I lived with my mom.
Oh, you're right. I did say that you could live with your mom. What I did not say is that I would be living with the two of you as well. I know for a fact that I never once said that I agreed to living with you and your mom.
But we're husband and wife. Where are you going to live if not with me? Hold on a second. You want to get a divorce? Are you serious? Where did this come from all of a sudden?
Are you serious? You've been letting your mom do whatever she wants around here without listening to my complaints at all.
But are you really going to get a divorce with me all because I want my mom to move in with us? Don't you think that's too much?
Of course, I'm not only leaving you because of your mom, but it was clear that you were choosing your mom over me every time that I had something to say. And more than that, when we got married, I thought we already understood that we weren't going to live with our parents. You were the one that just dropped that bombshell on me when I thought that we understood each other.
But, I mean, I didn't think that you were going to react like this, Selena.
Why didn't you? I told you how much I dislike your mom coming over all the time. I tried to get you to listen, but you just kept taking her side and you wouldn't listen to me at all.
I know, but it doesn't mean that you have to leave me like this, right?
You tricked me. You were the one who said this wasn't going to happen. Then you kept giving in to your mom inch by inch until she had taken a whole mile. But you know, I talked to your mom about this too, while she was over. I tried to sit her down with her and explain that I didn't want her to live with us. And she just told me that she would rather I divorce you than prevent her from living with you.
My mom really said that? Well, you can't just listen to her and do whatever she says?
You said that I should just listen to whatever your mom tells me. Whatever. So excuse me for taking your advice on this one.
Please, Selena, can't we just calm down and think about this? I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe I need to rethink this business for my mom.
Oh, don't worry about bothering yourself with that. I've already made up my mind on this. I've decided that I don't want a husband who is going to always put his own mother before his wife.
But you know how old you are, right? Do you really think you're gonna find another husband if you break up with me?
Is this all we're going to do now? Are you just going to keep begging me not to do this? You had your chance to make this right. I gave you options and warnings and you ignored them all. Well, now I'm just going to ignore you. After that, I sent Ben my signed divorce papers and told him where he needed to write his name. Not long afterwards, we were finally divorced. I called off work so that I could spend the entire day packing up Ben's things. When everything was finally boxed up, I sent it all to his mom's house. I told Ben what I had done, and then I blocked him from everything. And so, that's how Ben ended up moving back in with his mother. Although, I think the shock of the divorce must have really upset him, since I've heard his relationship with his mother has gotten much worse. It sounds to me like they've both realized just how selfish they actually are. As for me, I moved into a nice condo like I said I was going to. It took some time to get used to being single again, but we weren't married for that long to begin with, and I soon found myself getting into a routine. I really enjoy having my own space again, and I've decided that I won't share it with anyone until I'm sure they'll respect it. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
Hey Samantha, how's it going? I just thought I'd check in on you and Tracy. Is she feeling any better?
I don't think that her condition has really changed all that much. Although, she did take some medicine and she's asleep right now.
I see. She's still coughing? Are all of her symptoms still there?
Yeah, she's still coughing and hasn't really seemed to change all that much.
I see. I don't know why, but I have a feeling that this is only going to get worse. Anyways, I guess just keep keeping an eye on Tracy and listening to her cough to see if it sounds like it's getting worse. And she is taking in enough water and drinking enough fluids as well, right?
Yeah, I just went in to go and refill her water bottle. But I take that this means that you're going to be working all night? I think that you should just leave Tracy to me and concentrate on your work. You need to focus on what's in front of you right now.
I know, but that's the problem. I'm not there and it's making me anxious. Besides, I feel like Tracy has been getting more sick than usual this year. Just getting worried about her.
Well, this year has some really weird weather patterns, so maybe it's the climate playing with her immune system. I mean, she's still just a little girl, so maybe her body isn't used to some of the more intense weather that we've been having. Or who knows? It could be that someone from her school is sick and she just caught it from one of her friends.
I guess that it could be that as well. I feel like schools are just petri dishes waiting to explode the moment someone shows up with a cold or flu.
Yeah, I mean, you know how gross little kids can be from time to time. So I get why you're worried, but this was bound to happen eventually.
Yeah, you might be right about that. It just makes me sad to know that our daughter is feeling so poorly.
I know what you mean. She's my daughter too, and I don't like seeing her like this either. But I think that you'll probably need to get used to the idea of not seeing Tracy as much. After all, she's already in 3rd grade. When are you finally going to give her some space?
I see what you mean, but she is still only in 3rd grade. I'm not trying to smother her, but not going to just let her do whatever she wants.
You don't understand, Melvin. Girls just mature faster than boys do. I think that by the time next year rolls around, Tracy is going to be like a whole new person.
Really think that little girls grow up that quickly? Feels like she was just a little baby.
I know that can be scary, but it's the truth. And I think that you're only going to be harming her being helicoptering this much.
That's not fair. She's still just our little girl. And you're telling me that I shouldn't be worried for her safety?
Well, just what are you going to do when she gets a little older and starts having boyfriends? I really would like to see you try and handle that one.
I really don't think that our 8-year-old daughter is going to have boyfriends anytime soon.
Again, that just goes to show how little you know. Kids these days are getting into relationships at any age now.
Samantha, I really don't want to be thinking about any of this. but I do not think that our little girl is as grown up as you're saying that she is. I mean, she's still in elementary school, for crying out loud.
Right, of course. Anyways, don't you have some work that you need to be doing? I would hate for your boss to catch you and get you in trouble.
I guess you're right. I can't just keep texting you all night about Tracy. But I really would like to have some time to watch over her this weekend.
Yeah, that should be fine. Hopefully her fever will have dropped a little by then. And I guess we might have to call the school in case she misses more class.
Yeah, please do that. I think I should be getting back home around 9 in the morning.
Sounds good to me. Well, I hope that your night shift goes well. And if anything happens, I'll make sure to call you, okay?
Great. Thanks so much for looking after Tracy while I'm stuck in the office. And when she wakes up, ask her if there's anything that she wants to eat so I can pick up any ingredients on the way home.
Yeah, sure thing. You got it. But once you get home, I was going to leave for my part-time job basically right away. So if you think that you're going to be coming home any later than 9 tomorrow, just let me know, okay? Anyways, I'm also going to start getting ready for bed, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey Samantha, super sorry to bug you during your work, but do you have a second?
Yeah, I can talk for a little bit. There's actually not much to do at the store, so I'm just in the back doing some cleanup. Is everything okay? What's up?
Well, the thing is, I don't think Tracy's getting any better. I called her school to tell them she'd be gone, and I'm taking her to the doctor.
Oh no. What's the matter with her? Has she gotten worse, or is it just more of the same?
Well, she doesn't seem to be having as much of a fever as last week, and the doctors are still convinced it's just a cold.
So then basically it's just the same cold that she's had this whole time and it's just not getting better?
Well, I guess so, but I've never seen a cold linger around for this long. I wonder if it's not actually something else.
But the doctors all seem to think that it's just a normal cold, isn't that right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what they are saying about it for now anyways.
Well, you know how little kids can be. They get sick and then they can't move for a little bit and then they just bounce back just fine. Besides, we both know Tracy is a bit of a shrimp, so maybe it's just hitting her body extra hard. But she's still resting a lot, isn't she?
Yeah, she is resting, but I still just don't get it at all. For all the time that's passed and all the rest that she's gotten, it still seems like that she isn't getting better at all. She doesn't seem to have any energy to do anything.
You really think that Tracy seems that bad? I think she looks better than she was before.
Well, I guess I just don't know. Maybe this doesn't even have anything to do with being sick. I wonder if something happened to her at school. You haven't heard anything like that, have you?
Nah, I can't say that I have. And as far as I know, Tracy enjoys going to school and spending time with her friends. And even after she started to get some sniffles, she still went to some friends' homes to play before things got worse. So I can't think of any trouble she'd be having.
See, then I guess it really is just this cold refusing to go away then.
I think that's exactly what's going on. So I think we just need to let Tracy rest for as long as she needs to. I mean, we wouldn't want to push her too much or try to send her to school in this state.
Yeah, well, I have already called the school and told them I think Tracy's going to be out for a few more days. But maybe I should call the teachers and see if there's anything we don't know about.
It sounds good to me. Well, anyways, I guess keep it up with watching Tracy. I'll go straight home once I finish with work here.
Daddy, are you there? Please answer me.
Tracy, is that you? What are you doing up so late? It's way past your bedtime.
I know that you're at work, and I'm really sorry to be bothering you.
It's okay, sweetie. I'm actually on break right now, so I have some time to talk. What's the matter? Why are you up so late? Didn't Mommy put you in bed already? It's not good to lose out on sleep.
But Daddy, I'm so cold. Please, you have to come and help me. It's freezing.
You're cold? Oh no. Is it because you're sick? Are you getting the chills again? Well, you should go and tell your mom and ask her for some medicine to help get rid of that.
No, it's not like that. It's not because I'm sick. I'm so cold because I'm outside right now. And it was Mom who kicked me out of the house. So I can't go and ask her for any medicine or anything.
Hold on a second. You're telling me that Mom threw you out of the house? This late at night?
That's right. She told me that she was having a friend come over and that he wasn't supposed to see me. But it's just so cold outside. I asked Mom if I could come back inside if I promised to be extra quiet, but she told me no.
And your mom said that you had to go and wait outside of the house because a friend of hers was coming over?
Oh wait, shoot. I shouldn't have said that. Mom told me that I wasn't allowed to tell you about her friend. Oh no! Now I'm really going to be in trouble. She told me that if I told you about this, that you wouldn't want to live with Mommy and I anymore. But I just want to go back inside. I'm just so cold here. Please don't leave us, Daddy. I don't want to stop living with you. I was just cold.
Tracy, baby, you have nothing to worry about at all. I'm going to go home right away. I'm going to pick you up and you and I are going to be together, okay? I promise that I'll be there to protect you. Mommy, please. It's so cold out here. Can't you please let me in? It's even starting to snow.
I told you that you still have to wait outside. How many times are you going to make me repeat myself? Or do you just never want to see your father again? And if it's snowing, then go stand in the shed.
But the shed is just as cold. Please, I promise that I'll be really quiet. Can you please just let me in?
Tracy, I told you that while Mommy's special friend is over at the house, you have to wait outside, remember? I think you should be able to come back in the next hour, okay? You don't want to stop living with your dad, do you?
And just why is it that Tracy would have to stop living with me, Samantha?
Wait a second. Is this Melvin? But why? How are you texting me from Tracy's phone?
Actually, how about I ask the questions? Starting with why in the world is our 8-year-old daughter standing out here in the cold? You better open up the front door to the house right this instant. I know that you locked the inside lock as well.
But is that really you, Melvin?
Of course it's really me. I can't believe that you would do something like this. What is the matter with you, Samantha?
This doesn't make any sense. You're supposed to be at work right now.
Well, I had to leave early to come and deal with this. I wasn't just going to abandon Tracy like that. Now hurry up and open this door. You let us in the house right now. Tracy is shivering and her lips are blue.
I can't come to the door right now. I'm in the bath. You'll just have to wait.
Better put a robe on and come open this door right now. If you don't, then I'll smash a window in. And then all the neighborhood will know that something is going on here.
No, don't do that. I'll open the door, just please know that I'm so sorry. Melvin, are you there? I just want to know when you're finally going to come back home.
I'm not going to be going home, Samantha. In fact, I'm selling the house. So I would start packing up your things right now, because you only have until the end of the month there.
Melvin, please. You can't do this to me. Can't we just talk about this? I don't get why you're acting so rashly.
I don't really think that there's anything that we need to talk about. Nothing you say is going to make me change my mind about wanting a divorce.
But I don't want a divorce. I don't want to lose you, Melvin, please.
You should have thought about that before you invited your little boyfriend over to our house. You should have thought about that before you kicked our daughter out into the cold so that you could hook up with your little boyfriend. What else is there to talk about besides that?
I know you're right. I did all those things and it was so horrible, and I should have never done that to Tracy.
But let me guess. In spite of all that, you still think that I shouldn't leave you.
Please. I'm so sorry. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I never wanted to hurt you or Tracy. I swear it. And you also have to know that I didn't want to kick Tracy out of the house, but I had no other choice.
What do you mean by that? How could you even say something like that?
Well, it was my boss that I was hooking up with. And so I didn't want him to tell you about our affair. But I also knew that I couldn't let Tracy see my boss either, so I had no choice. I had to put her outside in the backyard until my boss finally went away. I hope that you can understand the position that I was being put into.
You're telling me that you were worried about Tracy seeing your boss and getting you into trouble at work?
It's not like that. It's just, well, there was a work party one night and we got drunk and my boss and I ended up hooking up. But I didn't know it was him. I'm a victim here, you get that, right?
If you're a victim, then I think that we should go to the police. Especially if the boss is forcing you to keep up this relationship by threatening to fire you.
But, wait! We can't go to the police. They're going to ask me so many difficult questions. I really don't even want to have to think about any of this.
Well, then I'm afraid that you and I are still going to be getting divorced.
But why? Don't you believe me? I just told you that I was a victim of my boss's advances.
Of course I don't believe you. Are you forgetting the fact that I saw all of your messages you were sending Tracy the night I went to go and save her? Not only that, but even on your phone, I saw all the things that you were saying to your boss. Not to mention the pictures and videos you were sending. You told me that you couldn't wait to see him.
But I was only pretending to like him.
What part of any of this requires that you pretend to want what he's doing to you?
Because he told me that if I didn't play along with him, that he would tell everyone about our affair.
I seriously can't talk to you if that's all you have to say for yourself.
I don't get it. Why don't you believe what I'm trying to tell you? It's not like you read through every single one of our texts, and the whole story isn't just in the text either.
Actually, you should know that your boss already told me all the details of your affair from when it started until now. And he told me that you were the one who engaged him physically.
No, it wasn't like that. I was drinking, and I don't even remember any of what happened.
I just can't believe that either. Your boss showed me the text where you had flirted with him before, and even invited him over while I was at work for the night.
I'm so sorry for everything. I was really trying to figure out a way to end things with him, but I guess I just got carried away with it all.
Oh well, don't worry about it now. You can just go and sleep with whoever you want now that we're getting divorced.
So you're fine just ending all that we have together because of a little mistake?
It wasn't a mistake, and there wasn't just one. You've been carrying on with this man for a while now. Not only that, but every time he would come over, you would literally kick our daughter out of the house. Not only do I want to leave you, but to me, it's the only way that I can make sure that you never hurt Tracy again. So, if you don't have anything else to say for yourself, then I think we're done here. After that, Samantha and I got divorced, and I was granted full custody of Tracy. I sued both my ex-wife and her boss for their affair. After that, I heard that her boss packed up everything and moved far, far away. As for Samantha, she tried moving back in with her parents, but they were both furious with her. After her parents told her that they wanted nothing to do with her ever again, she tried to go out and find her old boss, but he was gone without a trace. Not only that, but many of Samantha's friends also ended up finding out about the affair and what she did to Tracy. In the end, Samantha had no one she could turn to for help. Nowadays though, I have no idea what she's up to. As for Tracy, I've been taking time off of work as things settle down. After some time to rest properly, Tracy started to feel better and was able to return to school. I've been asking my parents for a lot of help in watching her while I'm at work, and they've been very supportive. I know the day might come when Tracy says that she wants to go and see her mom, and I think that she has the right, but for now, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that she grows up strong and healthy. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
Hey Ginger, are you there? I just wanted to ask you if you had come over recently.
Oh, yes. I went over to your house not that long ago, actually. But I've already gone home since I went over.
Ah, I see. Yes, that's what I thought. I had the sense that someone was standing in front of my house.
Wow. Well, you sure do have some kind of sixth sense on you, don't you?
Well, I just figured that it was you because I don't know anyone else who would leave something like this at my house. So, anyways, do you care to explain what all these broken electronics and appliances are? This looks like trash to me.
Well, that is just a little bit rude, don't you think? Of course I didn't leave trash at your house. Those are just things I had at home that I don't use anymore. I thought that since I don't use them now, you all might be interested in taking them off of my hands.
I see. Is that why you dropped them all off here? Well, that is very nice of you, but we actually just went out and did a big shopping trip. So we actually don't need any appliances or small electronics or anything like that.
Oh no, you're kidding me. And to think that after I put in the work to bring them all the way to your house, you really can be quite cruel sometimes, do you know that?
Well, I'm sorry. I'm really not trying to be any of those things at all. But it's just that we have a new version of all of the things that you've brought here already. And since we don't have all that much space for storage at our place, I just don't know what to do with all of this.
Oh, I see. So that's the issue then, is it? Well, that's okay. You can just toss out all that I brought you if you have newer versions. Of course, I think some of those things might be a little too big to take out on a regular trash day. So you might have to drive out to the dump and deliver it there.
So you want us to go ahead and do all of that? You think we should throw away all of your things?
Well, they're not my things anymore. I've already given them to you now, haven't I? So I really have no idea why you would imply that I should be the one to take them out.
Right. Okay. I think I see where this conversation is going. But okay, that's fine. We can throw it out, no problem.
Oh, thank you so much for doing that, dear. You are going to save me a world of trouble by doing so. Oh, and by the way, I just wanted to check. Is Ben still on his business trip?
Yes, unfortunately Ben is still away, but that means that I have a lot more to do around the house now. I really have gotten quite busy ever since he left, if I can be perfectly honest with you.
Oh, I just feel so bad for my little Benjamin sometimes. I mean, to think, he must be so busy and work so hard having to deal with a wife like you at home.
I don't really like the way that you've worded that. What do you mean, a wife like me?
Oh, come on. Surely you must understand what I'm trying to say to you right now, right? I mean, you've been trying to have kids for a while now, right?
Yes, we have been trying for kids. But I still don't see what you mean by a wife like me.
I'm just saying that even if you weren't trying for kids, I would think that a compatible and happy couple would be able to get pregnant right away. But you've been trying for kids for some time now, and still have nothing at all to show for it. That's why I was against you two getting married from the very start.
Well, I'm so sorry that our sex life is not going the way that you wish it was, Ginger.
I still can't just understand at all what it is that my little Ben sees in a woman like you. It just doesn't make any sense to me at all. But you really ought to be more grateful for all that you've been blessed with. Do you know that? Hey, you've got out of the day, haven't you?
I'm sorry, Ginger, but how in the world do you even know that I'm not at home right now?
Because I've passed by your house twice now, and I noticed that the car isn't in the driveway. You must really be enjoying having a husband like Ben to take care of you. But you should know that better than go spend the whole day out having fun. Especially while my poor son is away on a business trip, all to provide for you. But let me guess. You're probably out on the streets spending time with some other man, aren't you?
I really am doing nothing of the sort at all, and I don't appreciate that suggestion.
So you say. And yet if you weren't out cheating, then there would be no reason for you to leave the house. So what do you say about that?
Actually, if you really must know, I was going to go and visit my mom, and I'm on my way back now. She wasn't feeling well, and she wanted someone to take her to the doctor, so that's what I was doing.
Oh yeah, I'm so sure that your mom was feeling sick, but couldn't manage to take herself to the doctor. You've been using the sick mom excuse for some years now.
You're right, I have been, but it's not an excuse. My mom has an illness with no cure, and sometimes she feels really bad and wants to go and see a doctor who can prescribe something to deal with the symptoms.
Well, that just sounds like a terrible person to have around in your family. That must be really hard on your whole family to have to deal with that.
Well, normally my brother and his wife are able to take care of her since they all live together. But it had been a while since I had seen my mom, so I wanted to take her to the doctor this time.
I see. And tell me, is it possible for whatever your mom has to be passed down genetically? Aren't you worried that your future baby might get this? Are you sure that a woman like you should even be having a baby in the first place?
And just what is that supposed to mean, Ginger? Why do you always say a woman like me?
I'm just saying that if your mom has some kind of horrible sickness that causes her pain, I would hate for that to be passed along to your child. And if you said that there's no cure either, right? So don't think that it's irresponsible for you to be trying for a kid.
I understand your concern, but my mom is actually the first person in my family to ever get something like this. So I think that the chances of it getting passed along are really quite low. The doctors even ran several tests to make sure that that was basically the situation, and all seemed to agree.
Well, sure. The doctors might think they agree, but they really can't be certain, can they? I mean, there is a 0% chance of it getting passed down.
I don't think that a doctor would ever say that there's a 0% chance of something happening.
So there you go. You admit that there is a chance that your kid could end up with whatever it is that your mom has. Oh my, I just really don't know what I'm going to do with you. Why did my poor son have to marry into your horrible gene pool? My poor little baby.
Look, even if the gene that carried this sickness is passed down, there is still the chance that it won't even manifest in a body that has it.
So then, basically, you're saying that you're willing to take the risk with your own child's health? This isn't some debt that you might have taken out and passed down to your kids. This is a lifelong disease.
I really don't think that you know as much as you think you might when it comes to this.
Of course I do. What have I said that isn't just repeating what you've been saying this whole time?
Look, the fact of the matter is that the doctors don't actually know where my mom got this sickness from. They haven't even said if it is something passed down genetically, so I really don't appreciate talking about my family's bad gene pool.
You really are such a rude woman, do you know that? Who do you think you are sassing me like this?
I'm not trying to sass you or anything like that at all. I'm just asking you not to blame someone for something you don't understand. Not even the doctors really know what caused this development in my mom, so I don't think that you should be jumping to conclusions either.
I'm not jumping to any kind of conclusion at all. I'm just saying what you said, that there is a chance it's genetic, right? And that's why you have to be careful too.
Well, that isn't what any of the doctors have been telling me about this.
So, I guess you're saying that I'm the bad guy then, is that right? You're trying to blame me for all this now. Honestly, you are just horrible sometimes. If Ben had any idea how awfully you've been treating me, just what do you think he would have to say to you, huh? Hey, Grace. I just wanted to let you know that I noticed your car was still out. Just how late are you going to be out of the house?
My car is actually in the shop right now, if you must know.
Oh, I see. So does that mean that you're in the house right now then?
That's right. I am at home, although right now I'm actually about to go and run some errands.
And is one of those errands checking in on your mom at the hospital? You sure do seem to have an awful lot of time on your hands.
I wouldn't say it's free time. My brother called me and told me that my mom was in a really bad way.
Oh, I see. Well, that doesn't sound good at all now, does it?
Exactly. So I'm actually pretty worried right now, especially since I don't have a car.
And I take it that my son is still away on his business trip, is that right? So then tell me, where are you going to go right now anyways?
I was going to take a taxi to the hospital to see my mom.
You were really going to take a taxi all the way to the hospital just to see your mom? Do you have any idea of the kind of money that it's going to cost?
Yes, I know it's not going to be cheap, but my brother really wants me to be there for my mom right now.
Well then, I guess it sounds like there really isn't a choice, is there? How about I pick you up and take you to see your mom?
Wait, really? You mean that you would really do that for me?
Of course, Grace. I mean, you didn't actually think I was some kind of heartless evil mother-in-law or something, did you?
No, of course I didn't. I would never think that. But anyways, you really will take me all the way to the hospital?
Of course. Although, if you want to hear my personal opinion, I actually don't like you all that much. But the fact of the matter is that you're my son's wife, and if you need help, then I think it's my duty to be there for you if I can.
Ginger, I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. I promise to never ever forget that you've done this for me. This is going to be a huge help.
It's not a problem at all, dear. You just get ready what you need and I'll be there shortly.
Okay, great. Sounds good. I'll see you in a little bit. Ginger, you really need to get back here right now. I mean, really, what is the matter with you? Why in the world did you drive me up the mountain and kick me out? Come back here and pick me up.
Man, you really fell for that hook, line, and stinker, didn't you?
Fell for it? What do you mean by that?
You still didn't know what I'm talking about? Did you really think that I would ever go out of my way to try and do something nice for you? If you think that that's what I was doing, then you're an even bigger idiot than I thought.
Can you please just knock this off already? Don't you understand that my mom could be in serious trouble right now?
Well, it sounds to me like you better start finding your way down the mountain if you want to see it in town. Who knows? You still might be able to make it there in time if you hurry.
Please, Ginger, this is just too much, don't you think? I mean, why in the world would you do this to me? My mom could be on her deathbed, about to die, and you abandon me like this? Do you really hate me that much? What did I do to you to deserve getting treated like this?
I guess you still just don't get it, do you? I've always hated you. And the reason why is because someone like you will never ever be good enough for my son. Honestly, even thinking about you being married to my son is enough to make me sick with rage.
Please, Ginger, I really don't have time to deal with this right now. Can you please just bring me to see my mother? I can't know that I was up in the mountains while she was lying sick in a hospital bed dying. This is too cruel, even for you. I am begging you here.
And just why in the world should I do anything for you, huh? What makes you think you're good enough for me to do something for? Ever since you married my son, you've caused this family nothing but trouble. It's high time you learn the consequences of stealing my son away like this. Maybe this will teach you never to take such an uppity attitude with me again. So, what do you think of that?
But I never once took any kind of attitude with you at all. I've always tried to get along with you.
Oh, please, don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. You're always talking back to me and arguing, and you know it.
Are you talking about earlier when you were messaging about my mom's sickness? I was only giving you my opinion and telling you what the doctors had said about it.
And that's your problem right there. You should have put your mother-in-law's opinion over all those other ones.
So you mean that you're doing this all because you're still mad about that conversation? Don't you think that this is just a little bit over the top?
Of course not. I'm doing what I need to in order to make sure that you learn your place in this family. Just hope you learn your lesson this time.
Please, it won't happen again, I promise. Just please, pick me up and take me to my mom. I am begging you. That's all I want in the world right now. I just want to see my mom. If you come and pick me up right now, there still might be enough time to get me there.
Oh no, I'm so sorry, but looking at the time, I've got a hair appointment in about 30 minutes. I would hate to be late to that, so you'll have to find your way down by yourself. But anyways, good luck getting yourself to the hospital. I'm sure that you can make it.
I don't believe it. I am begging you to do this for me. Please, Ginger.
You get over there right now. What is the matter with you? Haven't you seen all the messages that I've been trying to send to you? You better tell me why Ben isn't answering any of my messages right this second, Grace.
Excuse me? You have got some nerve talking to me like that after what you've put me through today. I mean, what in the world makes you think that I owe you any kind of help after what you just did?
Oh, come on. Are you still upset about me leaving you up in the mountains? Okay, fine. I'm sorry. There. Are you happy now?
I had to go out on the road and find someone who was willing to drive me back into town after you left me. And thankfully, by the time I got to the hospital, my mom was still alive.
Well then, I really don't get what the big deal is here at all. But anyway, I'm at the hospital now, so how about you come and visit me?
I am never, ever going to do that for you, Ginger.
But why not? I just told you that I'm in the hospital too.
My mom is still in a really delicate place right now. I am going to stay here with her and make sure she's okay.
But what about me? You're not really just going to leave me here like this, are you? Don't you know that I'm getting surgery tonight?
And just why do you think I should care about that, huh? You were the one who got into an accident after leaving me behind. I can't see how this is anyone else's fault but your own.
You can't actually mean that, right? I'm in a really bad way over here. How can you be so cruel?
The only cruel one here is you, Ginger. So I'm glad that you got into an accident after what you did.
But please, I can't even feel my legs anymore. I need you here with me. I don't know what's going to happen to me. I'm scared.
Well, you can be scared and not know what's going to happen to you all by yourself. I am going to be right here and stay by my mom's side instead.
Well then, can you at least reach out to Ben and tell him to come and see me in the hospital? I've tried calling him, but he won't pick up his phone.
That's because I told Ben all about what you did to me. I told him about how you drove me up to a mountain and kicked me out while I thought my mom was dying in a hospital bed. He had no idea that you had been treating me so poorly this whole time. Of course, that partially has to do with the fact that I never said anything so as to not upset him. But after what you did, I decided that I didn't care at all what he thought of you.
So then, you're telling me that the two of you are just going to ignore me and leave me here? My own son is going to leave me all alone in the hospital? How could he do that? That's horrible. Doesn't he know I could be in serious trouble here?
I don't think Ben really cares at all what happens to you now. In fact, I think we're both never going to talk to you again. So why don't you do us both a favor and just leave us alone?
But he's just not coming to see me because he's busy with work, right? That's all that's going on, isn't it?
Oh no. When I told Ben about my mom, he said that he talked to his boss and was going to come early.
But that's not fair. He should be coming to my side, not your mom's side. I'm his mother, not her.
Do you really think that that has anything to do with why Ben isn't going to see you? I just told you that we want nothing to do with you ever again because of what you did to me.
But doesn't he know that I was in a car accident? Doesn't he know that I'm all battered and bruised right now? Who knows what could happen if the surgery doesn't go well for me? They're going to put me under and then anything could happen. I don't know if I'll ever wake up after that. What if I'm never able to walk again?
If you're trying to make me feel bad for you, it is not going to work, Ginger. That was an accident that you got into yourself because of a terrible thing that you did. Ben and I have nothing to do with it at all, but I do feel sorry for all the other cars wrapped up in what you did.
Oh, who cares about them? I'm the most injured out of everyone who was involved in the wreck, and my car is completely kaput. It was a really bad crash.
So even after all this, you still only care about yourself. I really don't know why I expected anything better from you.
Can you stop trying to lecture me? I've been seriously injured here. I don't need this from you.
You know what? I don't even know why I'm wasting my time talking to you when I should be spending time with my mom. There's clearly no point in trying to talk any sense into you at all. So if you've got nothing else to say to me, I wish you the best in your surgery, and then I wish to never ever think of you again. Ben arrived to the hospital a few hours after I sent my last text to Ginger. There, we were both able to be there with my mom. As for Ginger, she was at the hospital by herself, and Ben never said a word to her until after we had done my mom's funeral. He only contacted her to tell her that we never wanted to see her again. And he left her in the hospital where she was still recovering from surgery. When Ben came back home, he was in tears over what he had to do. The crash that Ginger caused didn't only hurt her, as she might have thought. It involved a multiple-car pileup with her having crashed into a house. After the lawsuits and hospital bills were paid, Ginger was left handicapped and penniless. I suppose the only silver lining there is that Ginger will never be able to drive again. Ben and I packed our bags after that and moved away to be closer to my family and far enough that Ginger would never be able to reach us. We're much happier now that we've been able to put that whole episode behind us. Even though it was hard, even Ben agrees that it's for the best we don't contact Ginger anymore. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.